Hello, everybody, and welcome into Monday, December 8th, 2025. Why don't we have audio? Oh, we do have audio. It's just real low. Catch that live with the Zoom homies, which is Rich, Bill, Greg, Jose Alvarez, Darren, and Max with Chris, or Chris with Max, however you want to label that. Our homies that are here currently. Hello, gentlemen. And
Max is
Max.
with me.
And
Max is
Max.
with me.
Max is with me. Yeah. Good to see everyone. Hope everybody had a good Monday. I had an okay Monday. I got caught up watching a Matt Damon movie that I've got to research. I think it said the title was Jason Bourne, and I think that was just the title was Jason Bourne, but I'd never seen it before, and I got caught up in it too late. Anyway, let's go look at chat. Greg Guy says, ah, ha, ha, ha. I beat you guys again. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Second was BH Ringer says, way to go, Greg. Age means nothing, right? Scott was third. Rick was fourth. Hello, Scott. Hello, Rick. Sam was fifth. Hello, Sam. I don't think Sam's in chat yet. John says, is this a real show? I'm so used to recorded in enhanced editing videos. Yeah, I'm not that smart to figure out how to record a live show and show it live. John wants English. Yeah, I'd like to learn English myself. Greg says, I'm hungry, eating early. Velveeta chicken and bacon with onions and peppers. Sounds really good. Jeff says, good evening. He'll be back. He's taking his grandkids home. Scott says 23. And evening to John. 10 to 6, Chargers up. Yeah, if the Chargers don't win this game, something's wrong. They really ought to win this game. But I know Philadelphia is a good team. We'll see. I've not even looked. Haven't even looked at the scores. Haven't been on the internet. I got stuck in there and went to have dinner, which I had beef stroganoff and broccoli cheese soup of all things. It was actually pretty good. Philly got a 15-yard penalty. John asked how Scott is. Scott asked how John is. John's good, and see how John is. 10 to 6 at halftime. Cool. Glancing through here, Rick says hi to John. Never a dull moment. Not around here, there's not. I was watching on YouTube. Don't have ESPN. Yeah, I saw the first beginning part. I was going to the Jason Bourne movie, and so I was gonna go try to find something else to watch, and I caught a little bit of the singing of the national anthem. Ski Man is in the house. Hello, Ski. I think it might be on ES or ABC as well. I don't know. Let's see. That just jumped way down there. 2-minute warning. Thanks for the heads up. Hello, Jose. I gotta go catch back up.
What's up, homies?
Just another Monday. Just another Monday. Kid doesn't look like he aged well. That was from Ski Man. I sent an original picture of him, and that's what the AI did with it. And I like to use things people send to me somehow, some way, some form, some shape. And that's where I decided to throw this one. Tomorrow night, you'll see the same basic premise of the thumbnail. I'm trying to promote some channels. If you want your channel promoted, let me know, and I will promote your channel. KSL, his twin, was in the restaurant today. Yeah, John was telling me about that. It's ABC. Yeah. Yeah, I actually watched Elsbeth and Matlock earlier today. I put it on VLC here and sent it over to my big screen TV and watched it in there. It's kind of nice. Very nice, actually. I think I'm about caught up with chat. More than one, that's scary. Yeah, more than one me. That is a pretty scary thought. Currently in Denton, it is 28.6 degrees. Man, that is cold. The Philippine-American couple. Hello, David or Lorelei. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it's probably going to be David. Hello, David. Takes me a minute to go through my chat. And he says hello to the panel. Mike Wojcik's in the house. Hello, Mike. Been a couple days since
Denton, Georgia?
Do what, Chris?
Is that Denton, Georgia?
That would be Denton, Maryland, I believe. Let me go back and look. That says Denton, Maryland.
There's a very small town in Georgia called Denton. If you blink your eyes, you'll miss it. They're famous for. They're famous for fighting chickens.
I grew up in the smallest town. Yes, it's the leader of the pack. Well, good evening to you, David, and tell Lorelai that I said hi, and everyone else on the panel said hi. Everybody wave to Lorelai. She's not watching, but we can pretend she's watching. Um,
That-
I would bet you, Chris, that that town is bigger than the town I grew up in. We were the crossroads of a state highway and another state highway. That was it.
That's what this is.
Just
It's
man,
known for them fighting chickens.
Denton, Georgia's known for the fighting chickens. Okay,
Yep,
I'll
they
have to
have chicken
Google that.
fight. But that ain't right, but they do.
What, chickens don't fight or Denton don't
I mean,
fight? You
it's illegal
confuse
to
me,
do
Chris.
that.
Unconfuse me.
It's illegal for them to make them fight. They make them fight.
Oh, okay. They train him to fight, in other
Yep,
words. Oh, okay.
yep.
All right. Yep, Ski Man, you are correct. That is exactly what it is. I thought I thought that was legal in some places of the country.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I hear dog training, dog fights are illegal, but I didn't know about chickens. I don't know everything. I mean, I may pretend like I know everything, but I don't. Mexico is legal. See, Jose, would you like to comment on that? Is chicken fighting legal in Mexico? Let me see here. You know,
Um, uh, as far as a few years ago, I mean, a few years ago, when I saying maybe before I was born, it was legal. But nowadays, I doubt it.
I
But
liked
don't
how
take
you
my word for
started
that.
that. As far as 2 years ago, I mean a few years ago. Hello, Jeff.
That's actually that's actually the ones that are fighting it is Mexicans. I didn't want to say that exactly, but it really
Yeah,
is.
it's well known that that's what it's called, sure. And that I appreciate that, but I mean it is what it is. Jeff Ryman from Las Vegas. Wait, Jeff joins us. Hello, Jeff. Oh my goodness,
You don't want one of those chickens chasing you.
I'd be here. I was on here earlier. Rich was here. I don't know if Rich is back or not. He went to eat dinner about the same time I went to eat dinner, and
I was quoting one of our California homies.
I be here. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not here yet. He's 7 minutes late. So,
Yeah, I had to take both my grandchildren home. Olivia was home from school again today. She still got a cold.
John, eggs are too expensive. That's not good. Cockfighting is legal in Mexico. How to take very popular sport in their eyes. So it is legal still, Jose. That's coming from the leader of the pack, which is the Philippine American Company or the PAC. Um, good channel. You guys should
So,
check him out.
what did I heard that the cat
I'm not
fight?
repeating. If you didn't hear, rewind. You got DVR capabilities. Go back, play it again.
Rewind, replay.
I'm gonna
is
go down the
replay.
Doug road. You're just gonna have to rewind it. And I see Bill dropped a AI picture over in chat. Oh, I like that.
Hmm.
I like that. That's cool. I will download that and bring that into something. If you'd like to see your thumbnail or your, however, I really need to look at the thumbnail and see how it looks. If you'd like to see your name in one of those two slots with your address above it, leave me a link in chat, send me a comment, send me an email, but I've given up on the emails. I don't get nothing in that email. Jose, 10 points DVR. There you go. Long Dog is in the house. Let's see. Did I miss him earlier? No. You mean I got to go back 8 minutes to figure out what's going on? Hello, Long Dog. No, you don't have to. I mean, as long as you're here, you're participating, and you hit the like button, and you renew your $35 a month membership that you got that special pricing on. Oh, shoot. Now everybody knows about that. Never mind. Anybody have anything they would like to bring up? Hey Bill, I'll stop making you cry, man. I don't want you to cry. It's don't want that. But can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you got audio. Dogfighting not legal. Yeah, I don't know that dogfighting is legal anywhere in the world. I really don't know. I was just
Wasn't
dealing
there
with money
some
issues.
famous NFL player that got arrested for dog fighting
Yep.
Michael
a few
Vick,
years back?
quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, it was Michael Vick, Atlanta Falcons quarterback. Ski Man or Long Dog's having some issues with his bank account. He had $1,000 and now it's down to 120. He's trying to. You spent it, or Mrs. Long Dog spent it, or the Long Dog sibling spent it. It got spent. I can beat that though. I dealt with Capital One today and simple math. 75 minus 50 does not equal 25. It equals 78. Their math, not mine. The wife. Yeah, see, I told you. One of the three. I mean, that's just easy to figure out. Yes, he was a Raven. Well, was he a Raven at that time? I thought he was with Atlanta when that happened. I know it was Michael Vick. I thought for sure he started out in Atlanta. Did he play for Baltimore at one point in time? I I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't remember who it was at all, so I just remembered there was somebody.
Yes,
Ski
he
Man
was a
says,
Raven.
okay. Ski Man said the former NFL player recently convicted in large-scale federal dogfighting is LaShawn Johnson. Never heard of him. Have no idea who he is. Um, don't know what team he plays for. I have no idea. Scott says after he, and then he started to spell something, and it keyboard gave out on him. He got after he J. I don't know. Oh wait, did he play for Atlanta after he got out of prison? Did he? Okay. Well, that's saying something. I mean, that's a good thing.
Well, I spent a lot of the day working on my old laptop and just updating stuff.
I spent a lot of the day doing absolutely nothing. I enjoyed it. Well, I take that back. I actually worked on the thumbnail, and I was on Zoom, and I'm working on the thumbnail, and I'm on Zoom, and I'm trying to get the thumbnail, and I'm paying attention to Zoom. The next thing I do is I look at my thumbnail. That ain't happening. So I had to leave Zoom, and I fixed it. It worked. It worked out all right. After he got out, he went to the Ravens, I think. Okay. Um,
Get your car back last
my
night?
car? This car? Would I
No,
like
the
to?
one your niece had.
Yeah, she got home yesterday. I mean, and then she worked today, and we sat down this afternoon and discussed the rest of the week's proceedings. I've got to send an email to the VA because I have an appointment Friday with the VA, but I want to go get my driver's license Friday morning if I can. I'm hoping to make an appointment so I can be there bright and early when the doors open, and that way it doesn't conflict with anything. And then she's got to work Saturday, but I've got to have the car all day Saturday because of the plans that I've got. And then she's off on Sunday, and then I don't know if my son's having his Christmas Sunday or not. So I told her, well, if I need the car, I need the car. It's just that simple. And then we talked about the rent possibly going up, and it's going to go up. And she didn't really give me the fit that I thought she was going to about it. Fingers not working tonight. Yeah, I can relate to that, Scott. I can relate to that. It happens. Who's winning now? I know Chargers and Philadelphia are playing, I believe. You can go look that up, I guess.
Well, we all know one team that's not going to make the playoffs this year, I'd
That'd be
bet,
the Indianapolis Colts. They are not going to make it.
or the Kansas City Chiefs.
I think they still mathematically may have a chance at making
They're
it.
mathematically, if they win all the rest of their games, but you and I know that ain't going to happen.
Depends on their schedule. I mean, the Colts have got San Francisco coming up, and they've got Seattle coming up. They're not going to. I don't think they're going to win another game this year. I could be wrong, but I really don't see them winning another game. It's sad what happened to them. They had potential to do something this year. What's trying to remember where KFC plays. Not very talented at doing this while I'm live and on While I'm live and unrestricted and unpracticed and all that other good stuff. Long Dog's got cost of living, another thing we deal with, even a homemaker stuff. Yeah, my mortgage went up a little over $100 starting the 1st of January. I talked to a realtor who had to raise the rent on some of his property. Yeah, I mean it's life. It happens. So Kansas City has the Chargers at home. Then they have Tennessee at Tennessee. Then they have Denver at home. Then they're going to win one more game. They'll beat Las Vegas. Sorry, Jeff. And they're playing in Las Vegas. So yeah, I think they potentially may not make the play. I'm not looking at the playoff picture. I'm looking at their schedule. I don't see prices on most goods really ever less expensive. I hear you. And he really hated to do it, but property taxes and all kind of other things have increased. Yeah, that's why my mortgage is going up, is because the property taxes went up here in Indianapolis. I mean, it's just life. I don't think I've ever been buying a house or living in a house where, they say your mortgage will stay consistently the same over the next 30 years. No, it doesn't. I've learned that the hard way. 13-6. Thank you, John. It does not. Glancing through chat. I think I'm all caught up with that. Yeah, well, you live in California too, Long Dog, and it's just naturally expensive to live out there. I mean, you pay for the sunshine, you pay for your weather, which, given the choice, sunshine, snow, I'm taking the sunshine. Yes, we have a problem.
Don't forget the earthquake.
Mr. King Stout.
That would be me. Go. Oh, hey, Rich.
Please don't include my name or myself or my image in your conversations. Please speak for yourself.
I didn't say I said the Sunshine State. I didn't say the place. Let me write that down. Make sure to reference one of them M city. Which M city do you live in again? That was so funny.
If you're going to include anybody lives in Cali, well, I protest, Mr.
Well, let's see. There's you. There's Tim. There's Doug. There's Brian. There's Tony. There is a sixth one. Let's see if anyone can name the sixth one.
One dog?
Oh, there's a seventh one. I forgot about the dog. Sorry, dog.
I don't know who are you talking about.
Did you hear what happened in Japan? I did not hear what happened in Japan.
Earthquake.
Another one?
But then there was one in Alaska a couple of days ago.
Japan was 7.6. They issued a tsunami warning, not for us, but for Japan.
Yeah, I think the entire time I lived in California, I know when I was stationed at Fort Ord, we had a mild earthquake. I mean, it was like the pictures rattled on the wall a little bit. And then when I lived there out of the military, we had one where the building actually shook. That one was kind of interesting because the building kind of swayed and moved.
There were earthquakes here when you lived in Las Vegas, but they're just in the 3 and 4 range. You rarely feel them.
Oh yeah. I miss Vegas. I mean, I don't think I could afford to live there now, but man, do I miss Vegas. Ski Man says, yep, volcanoes and earthquakes have been happening a long time. Do feel bad for any loss of life. I agree. Annie, good saying good morning to myself. Good morning, Annie. She's the first Filipina here. She even beat Ellen. I think Ellen's live streaming. I think I got a pop-up a while ago on my phone or something on her going live, which I do. Again, I feel bad. I know I mention this all the time, but I stream at the same time she streams now because of our time change. We need to have it set one way or the other. This time change nonsense is driving me up a wall. Good to see you, Annie. Thank you for being here. Be sure to hit the like button. How many likes do I have, by the way? Because I do not like the way the new studio is. If anybody would mind looking that up for me. Are you getting any more snow coming up? We don't want to talk about snow.
Yeah, in a few days.
7 after I refreshed.
Okay.
In a few days, it will be gradually getting light, but gradually getting dark later.
Yeah, and if you, I mean, we still have December, January, February, and in some cases parts of March to go through
You
before we
won't be
can
able to tell
start.
it till about January, probably.
We got 41, 41, 31, 34, 26 now on Saturday with a 50% chance of rain. So if it rains at 26 degrees, is it rain or is it
Nope.
snow? I'm asking for a
Freezing
friend.
rain.
And then it's going to warm
Rain and
back up.
snow is
So who knows?
rain and snow is two different things. If it's raining at 26, it's freezing rain.
Yeah, I would think that too. Or it could be ice. Yeah, Scott just said what I just said. It could be ice.
Hmm.
Um,
Starting
Nightbot, you
tomorrow,
suck. Greg,
starting tomorrow, I'm in the 70s through Saturday.
all those in
Then 2
favor of
days
the
of
Alex Cheek room punishment, say aye.
then
Well, I
Sunday and
see where I
Monday are
stand.
68, and then back to the 70s again.
Oh my, how are you going to handle 68 degrees? You're going to have to put on your winter coat.
Yes.
Oh,
I can say it's gotten winter
Well, it's
here.
good. The last 2 days I split some work in the front yard over the days. I needed to mow one more time. I mean, it wasn't high enough to get the HOA on my case, but I went out and mowed, and then I had some leaves I had to rake up off my neighbor's tree that got
yeah, I went out in
broke.
my t-shirt and shorts to check the mail or not. It was not half bad. It really
It
was
was
not
one
bad.
year, it was 2015. I was living in an apartment with my mother and dad, and Christmas Day, it got up to like 85 degrees. Jose would have been happy because there was girls laying out in bikinis.
Jeff Ryman, I was working on my bathroom vanity project. The sun was shining on me, kept me kind of warm. No long sleeve sweater needed. Yeah, hopefully you just about got your remodeling done. I still haven't sanded the wall back in behind me when I replaced when the plumber replaced the valve in there. I'll get that done one of these days. I'm in no hurry whatsoever to get it done. And I'm the one that's going to end up doing it. I'll sand it and repaint it myself. Or can't rely on my brother, and my son's too busy, so it won't be hard to do. HOA here are very forgiving. Never bother me about anything. Our HOA is weird, and they've got like 3 openings right now. But I don't plan on being here much past end of summer, maybe. I don't know. I'm weighing some things out. I got a plan A, a plan B, and a plan 5 as well, but we'll see what happens. So, Greg, I must ask, why are you mad at the Nightbot? You said in there you suck to the Nightbot. What did the Nightbot do to you?
He didn't recognize me again.
Oh, yeah, I know. Apparently, there are ways to make your Nightbot recognize people that put anything in chat. I have no clue how to do it. I'm still waiting on my friend in San Diego. She said, I'll email you those instructions. I'm still waiting for the email, and she knows the email. We have emailed one another in the past. I guess it's some top secret formula with Nightbot, which, by the way, is free, I do believe. You don't pay for Nightbot. I'm pretty sure it's a free program. So I don't know what the big deal is on that. Amazon just sent me a thing saying there's new savings. Great guys, you are recognized, compadre. There you go, Greg. You are recognized. Did you put something in chat, Greg? After the stream started, that is. Have you made a chat message after the stream started? I know you were there first. You made that well known. But have you commented since? I guess I should know. I'm going to get one of those programs that reads chat to me. John says hello,
Mr.
great guy. Yeah, go ahead, Jose.
Mr. Kinstar, can I recommend something else to
Psychiatrist will
speak
not help, but go ahead. You may recommend all you'd like.
from
Therapy ain't going to help either.
about to read out the chat, right? Whatever you said. I can recommend a few girls if you like to. we could talk about that
What?
about this
Okay,
after
so how
hours.
is their vision? Because they're going to be massaging my shoulders and reading the chat. Hey, I'm
Uh,
just
uh,
being honest here, okay? I could have went a
hey,
different route with that. I mean, we all know that, right?
yes, yes, true. But hey, come on, you want to keep your live stream, family friendly. So let's talk about this after
That's why I
hours.
said giving me a massage on my shoulders. No, Nightbot, you're fired. There you go, Ski Man. I really hope I don't ever get to the point where I have to have chat read to me while I'm live streaming or watching someone's video. Now, I do have a good setup on the DaVinci machine that in Google through accessibility, it'll read a live stream. Anything that's live, it will make it closed captioning, and it's really, really, really good too. Um, Mine translates anything that's in Tagalog into English. The problem with it is if I'm watching two live streams simultaneously with the audio on both, then it gets jumbled. It gets really confused. But it's really cool. I'll demonstrate that one of these days and show you guys how it works. I do need to figure out, does anyone know how to make a poll on YouTube? I need to create a poll on YouTube. And I haven't figured out how to do it yet. So if you know the answer to that question, please let me know. Either during your live stream or after the live stream, or heaven forbid you see the email address that's right there and send me an email. Melt the snow. Let's see, your talk sky. I haven't seen it's going to be warmer down there. We've got a decent week temperature wise coming on. Long Dog, is my understanding there are quite a few programs that will do the poll. Though I'm talking about in YouTube. I don't want a third party. I don't want to create it over here and create it in YouTube. You can create polls, POLL poll, and that's what I want to do. And I need to do this between now and the end of the year because of what the poll is going to be about. It's about the end of the year. Let's look at that. John Williams wouldn't wish to get colder this weekend. You can find a poll at Home Depot. That'll be for the girl that's working and reading.
Yes, exactly. That's a good idea.
Yes, that's instead of a 1968 Camaro sitting behind us, we'll have a stripper's pole. And she, never mind, never mind. So it makes me think YouTube provides such an. I don't know, Long Dog. That's why I'm asking. I see polls all the time on YouTube, and it appears that it's being created from within YouTube. And I haven't looked into it yet. I intentionally thought I would ask tonight, hoping maybe someone had seen them and or has the knowledge of how to do them. I do not yet. I may get that figured out. I will be right back. I'm not going anywhere, but my nose is bothering me. I haven't installed the pole yet in our spare bedroom. Ski Man says north or south poles, whichever one's the warmest. I know one's supposed to be cold, one's supposed to be not so cold, as in warm. So that would be the cold doesn't bother me. It's a doggone stupid snow that bothers me. And I am back. Think there'd be something from you to explain how. Yeah, I can. I mean, I'm being lazy. I'm trying to engage my audience. I'm trying to get participation here. Keep this thing going a little bit. I actually thought about having a live stream where I turn everything over to you guys. All right, you guys are going to run the live stream. And with that rounding amount of applause and that rounding, yes, that would be a good thing. That's a hell of a bad idea. So that's never happening. I'm halfway to the North Pole from the equator, Scott says. Ski Man says, oh no. Come on, Zoom, put me back in the position. Sometimes the Zoom camera works like it's supposed to. Sometimes it doesn't. In this case, it's not going to. So, well, I could turn it over to chat. No? Okay, bad idea. Let me scratch that off the list of ideas to run by you guys. All right, that problem, that one's gone. You what, Jeff?
You could call a couple of our boys, Bobby and Timmy.
Not the two I had in mind, but okay. I'd really be very, very quiet. Yeah. Um, I've really flirted with the idea of doing one live stream at this time slot with you guys here and me on the phone so I can have a co-host because it's my understand. Although David was talking the other night. He thinks there's a way you can do the co-hosting from the phone on the computer, but he wasn't
So you can
100%
be
sure.
your own co-host?
I don't want to be my own co-host. One of me is bad enough. We don't need two of me. No, we just need one. But I could get a co-host. All those in favor of being a very nice young lady, say aye. Look, Jose, me.
No, well, not a lady. I mean, one of my ladies, maybe one of my girls.
No, I can't afford one of your girls, and your girls don't do anything for free. So no, I need this to be someone that, out of the kindness of their heart, they're going to come on here and be a co-host, and we're going to ramp the show up a little bit, so to speak.
Oh well, in that case, let's recommend one of Chef Ryman's girls, can we?
Haven't you co-hosted Mabel before?
No, I've been a co-host on Mabel's, but Mabel has never been a co-host on mine, and she's probably live
No, well,
streaming
that's what
right
I
now
meant.
as
You've
well.
done it on hers. Maybe she could do it once for
Yeah,
you.
I've asked her, sort of kind. I mean, I asked her, and the response wasn't overwhelming by any. I
Hmm.
mean, I don't
Good.
know. No, what do you think? If hey, would you like to be a co-host on my show? No, is that a maybe? Is that I'll think about it, or so you're saying there's a chance? I don't know. You know, I sometimes have problems. Ski Man says he would do it. He says I. Scott says one. Is Scott saying one or is he saying I? I'm not sure. Um, John says Mabel step up. LOL. Yeah, she knows how to do it. Yeah, she does. It's a link that you somehow put on your channel. How do I explain this? Because for me to do a co-host, I've got to go to my phone, to her channel, and click on the link that's posted on her channel, and then it brings up your camera. It says, "Oh, you'd like to be a co-host," and of course you say yes. But I don't know that. Well, let's put our collective heads together on this. Can we put my phone where my Zoom picture's at with the co-host? I see a second live stream coming up one of these nights. I see a practice thing coming up. I'm gonna get to 500 by golly if I don't, man. What's today? 458. That's 42 to go. 23 days. Somebody do the math on that for me. A link in the description of your show. I don't know, John, because Mabel doesn't stream from a laptop or a computer. She streams from her phone. Um, I'll have to get a screenshot and show it to you because it's really interesting. Because the first time she asked me, I said, "Oh yeah, sure." So I'm on the computer with her, watching her and talking to her and whatnot, and I'm looking everywhere I can think of so that I can get my computer camera on there. And I couldn't find it. I said, "I can't find it anywhere." And then she said, "Oh, you have to do it from your phone. It's a phone thing." So I don't know. Ski Man I was saying I also emoji talk. Yeah, that's what I thought. Great, don't fall out of your chair. Greg, oh yeah. Greg's had a rough day. He had to go to Walmart and he now look, no, I didn't go to Walmart. No. I know you didn't mow your lawn today either, did you? Have you done anything today? Are you even, we can take advantage of, oh, he's awake. Doggone, I was getting ready to really have some fun. Oh, his Zoom worked. You see that?
I put the laundry in the dryer.
Glad you said that. I need to take my laundry out of the dryer from last week. It's still in the dryer. So cool being a single bachelor again. I don't have to worry about these things. Greg had a nice dinner. Yeah, Greg had a very nice dinner. We'll get rid of Greg's TV. The beef stroganoff I had was really good. And my niece brought it from where she works, so I thought it was really, really good. I put a little bit of pepper on it, black pepper, and it was good. I had the washers in the dryer. Don't ask me. The washer in the dryer. Don't ask me how it fit. I put the washer. uh,
What does she do at that nursing home, Ken?
she's a cook. She works in the
Oh,
kitchen.
okay.
She started out as a server, and apparently one of the cooks didn't show up, and she volunteered to cook, and she's been a cook since. She enjoys doing it. She's got weird hours, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m., which is 7 hours a day, and she's had some extra days she's been able to work. They ask her to work the day shift, but that requires going in at dark 30 in the morning, and that's never going to happen. She is not a morning person. She's like her uncle, who's not a day person. She's an evening person and an afternoon person. Probably runs in the blood. Long Dog, making a poll, it seems you create that using your phone. Oh, here we go again. Got to do something on my phone. Well, if that's an option, I'll just put a poll in the description on my computer and go that route because I don't want to have to do it on the phone. I know that's the way the world is going. I know that's the world it seems that everything is going, but I don't want to do that. But thank you, Long Dog, for looking at it for me. I appreciate it. The poll is basically going to be this. Should I change my name starting January 1st? Yes or no? Easy poll. If everybody says
So if
yes,
you
I'll
change
think of
it,
something.
it'll be Richard Stout 2026.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. John says no, capital letters, no.
I think I would just keep it because you
Yeah,
started it.
reminds me of the friend across the street from me when I was growing up. His first name was Robert, but he always went by Dean, which was his second name.
Robert Dean, and he went by Dean.
Yep.
Why not Bob? Isn't Bob a derivative of Robert?
Yes, well, when he was growing up, he went by Dean, and then when he moved away, he got married and moved away to another town. He went by Robert there.
He married a Filipino
Bob.
then, didn't he? I know the deal there. Scott says white beard. The beard may or may not come off December 31st because traditionally it's always been shaved off on December 31st as part of the 12-hour December 31st thing that's not going to take place this year. So, yes, John, I am currently still monetized. I have not stopped it yet. I haven't made a decision on that yet. But yes, I am monetized. I get
If
a
you're not
whopping.
losing money on it, I would say stay monetized.
Yeah, I'm not losing. I'm not gaining. I'm not. I did watch a video earlier
Well, aren't
today.
you making enough to pay for the
No, I'm not.
license or whatever?
No. Nope.
Really? In a
Nope.
year, you don't make enough to pay
Oh,
for
in a year, sure, in a year. I mean, I've made $767 this year. That's what I've made through
Well, I mean, you
December.
got enough to pay for the license and a little bit of software, even after taxes, you know?
Yeah. Christmas
Every little,
lights.
unless it's well, even if it's putting you into another tax bracket, it's only the little piece that's over that number that counts. And then,
Rumor has it YouTube's getting ready to change the way it's reported to the IRS too. So I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it for now. That's two videos I found plus a bunch of older ones, which I don't think it's on a PC. It's done the same way. Yeah, I'll get it figured out. Like I said, if I can't figure out how to
yeah,
put a poll on my page, then I will put it in the description. It's like I said, should I change my name? Ken Style Live 2025, Ken Style Live 2026, Ken Style Live anything else?
unless you're going to switch it to Robert Stout, then the answer is no.
I have an uncle Robert,
No, okay.
Uncle Bob. Actually, he was Jim Robert Stout, and he went by Bob. He didn't like Jim. He didn't like Jim Bob. He liked Bob.
My great
Big boy.
grandfather was named James Robert.
Yeah, I've been
Was
pretty
his
open
name
about
Was
my
named
Richard.
John
Yeah, that.
Franklin. His father was named James Robert, and his father was named John Franklin as well.
Yeah, middle name. My middle name is Richard. Kenneth
Was
Richard.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Sorry.
Kenneth
Was
Richard.
your James Robert? Was his last name Walton?
No.
No, it's Stout. 16-13. Thank you, Mike. Mike Wojcik's giving us a update on the game. 16-13 Eagles. We homies can figure out the poll thing. Plenty of smart people, but count me out. Yeah. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. JJJHS.
And I
An
remember
interesting
that
channel
when
name. Good to
we
see
used to
Sam
sing
still in
that in the
chat. Didn't
car
even
when my
occur.
daughter was little and when my grandson was little, I think, or maybe my
Nope.
oldest granddaughter.
Long Dog, I did not put any lights on the house up this year. There are lights on the back porch, but they were hung in the middle of the summer. My niece wanted to put them up. I don't even think we're putting a tree up. I've got 2 Christmas trees, by the way. The one that's in the garage, it's fully decorated. All I got to do is drag it in, plug it in, and ta-da! Instant Christmas tree. That's the smartest thing I ever did in my life. And then the one we bought last year, which is in a box behind the couch, that I'm not putting in up. Doug Betts knows how to set up a pole. Yeah, I could send him an email unless he's watching. That song will never leave my brain. JJJS. Isn't it JJJHS? John Jacob Jingleheimer. I guess the H is part of the Jingleheimer. Schmidt. I can't believe how much Christmas trees cost today. I'm talking about the fake ones. Yeah, Lauren and I bought the one that's behind the couch last August, not this past August, a year ago, August, because this is weird. We were on our way to play golf, and she wanted to stop at Walmart for something. I don't remember what it was. So, okay. So I called Jake, hey, we're running a little bit late. Lauren wants to stop at Walmart. We'll be there when we get there. So we made the mistake of going in through the nursery, which in August was already the Christmas decor, and we bought a Christmas tree. We went in to buy, believe it or not, drinks, which was the something, and we ended up buying a damn Christmas tree and drinks. Women can't live with them, and still against it all to kill them, right? Just thinking, well, only if you get caught. Oh, mercy. But yeah, it's we put it up last year. There's a video on it, or 2 or 3, and it's not going up this year at all. I am going to be doing the Christmas tour of the neighborhood and the lights. That's going to happen because I do believe I have someone that's going to ride with me and run the camera for me. I got to get some videos out. I just got to flip them into DaVinci. I still don't know what happened at the concert. Great concert, by the way. Let's go ahead and wind this up. We're actually over 43 minutes. We're almost at 44 minutes, which is good. Long Dog, I would like to install some of those permanent Christmas lights around my house. Actually looking around, so I did that in Vegas. They weren't permanent. They were just regular Christmas lights. Just too lazy.
In 2017, I got up under my eaves out in the front and I bought some of these little brass cups or screw things that you hang cups from in the cupboard.
Yeah.
I stuck one of those every 18 inches all the way around. And then the next year we had the garage fire and all of that burned up.
Oh, no.
Back up there again.
Robert
I still
Michael.
have my lights, but all the what do you call them? The hang down the board?
Right. The hangers.
Fascia boards or whatever, all burned in the fire.
Yeah.
So
Robert says afternoon, evening, one of the two. Go ahead.
I asked myself this year, am I going to get on a ladder and redo all of that? And I thought about it and said, hell no.
No, see now, I can reach. I still have the nails across my garage. I mean, I'll have to show you guys that, but I don't need a ladder. I can stand there flat-footed in my house slippers and run the lights. And then I got the bushes. It's easy.
I can manage it on a little step stool along the front, but on the sides where it starts angling up towards the second story, I got to get a ladder to do that.
Do you ever put lights on your roof over the years?
No.
I did that 1 year. Got the ladder out, got up on the roof, made the little things for the lights to stand up. Did that one time. That was way back when, right after I got out of the military. Never again.
I don't need to do a whole lot. My neighbor straight across the street has more frickin' decorations than anybody I've ever seen on.
Is his name Clark?
Sorry for her husband. I mean, he gets out there and puts it all up. They had so much crap at Halloween. I mean, literally, there was not a square foot of their yard or the front or side of their house that didn't have something on it. They had one of these giant Grim Reaper statues or whatever it's called, and it would move and do
Yeah.
stuff. She must have had $1,000 worth of stuff out there.
Oh, probably more. Yeah, I don't get how people can do Halloween and Christmas and
Well,
any
she did
other
Halloween,
Memorial Day.
Thanksgiving, Christmas,
Yeah, yeah,
and all the others. She has something for every holiday, literally.
yeah.
And I was out there,
Go ahead, Jeff. You raised your hand.
long,
What's your question for the panel, sir?
yeah, where I was out not long after Halloween, and I saw Brian, my neighbor, starting to take stuff down. And I said, "Where in the hell do you keep all of that stuff?" And it turns out that's the reason he put a storage shed in his backyard.
Yeah. So Scott said Clark W. Griswold. Yeah, I said it was his name Clark. I wasn't going to go the full name, but that's who I was thinking about too. There's two houses that are within a half a mile of me that sit opposite one another. One sits on the east side, one sits on the west side. And I kid you not, every year they have wars on who's going to put up the best decoration, the soonest decoration of Halloween and Christmas. They're cool to look at, but oh my gosh, I would hate to see their electric bill, and I'd hate to see the money they spend on these things because that stuff is not cheap. I had the same thought: where in the world do you store all this stuff? In the garage, in the barn, or like Jeff said, you
No,
put a shed out there.
the one thing I would do if I could afford it, and I just don't feel like that's something I want to spend my money on. For Christmas, I would like to have a reasonably nice nativity scene in one part of the yard, and maybe some of those reindeer that have the lights all over the metal mesh frame
I'll see if I can
on the
find
other side.
mine.
But
Oh man,
I've reached the point where I have other things I'd rather spend my money on. I'd rather help some of the other homies with something when they need it or
sure.
whatever.
Ski Man says his friend used to have around 80,000 lights total, not counting other things in your yard. Power bill was 300 to 400 or more per month. Yeah, that's the other part of
I was
this is
going to
when you.
say,
That's
what's the wattage on his meter? I mean, most homes have a 200-watt service.
I don't know. I don't know if Ski Man knows that or
And
not.
most places, if you're not commercial, you cannot get more than a 200-watt service except by special permission.
So the cup says I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. No, I'm not. It's just a doggone coffee cup. Trying to be Christmassy, trying to get in the spirit of things.
It, a
You
lot
guys
of
actually
people
bought
now,
that? My God, you guys are gullible tonight. Ski
a
Man
lot of
says
people
I'll ask
now,
him.
Yeah, if I could have a house like I wanted, though, I would have a little extra on the service, and I would have, like in my office here, I've got like 3 computers running now, and sometimes 4, like if I'm doing the one that my grandson's using as well.
John says it's 200 amps, not service. Bill, I think
Amps,
you
yeah,
said
excuse
something.
me, I'm sorry. That's
a,
right. It's amps, not watts. Watts is the
a lot of people now, instead of putting
power
lights up
rate.
on by hanging it up, get to those yard projectors and shoot it towards your house.
Got one of those too. I do. We had a really good setup in Illinois, and I'll see if I can find those pictures and I'll share those one of these nights. But
Mm.
we've set up here twice, and I ain't doing it this year. I mean, it'd take a miracle. Maybe if my grandkids said, "Grandpa," maybe,
Yeah,
And I mean,
yeah,
that's this much of a maybe. Um, Long
yeah,
Dog
you're
saying
right.
a
Older
200 amps.
homes like the house I grew up in, a little town out in Kansas, it was a 100-amp service, and it was fuses, not breakers.
Yeah, our bill goes up. If I were to put lights up, and this is one of the reasons I'm not this year, is our electric bill goes up sky high here. So no, I don't see the need in it at all. It'd be easy. I mean, I've got a 7 foot tall outdoor Christmas tree that's a pain in the neck to put up. All the lights. I got the type
Yeah,
of lights you just throw over the bushes, which are kind of cool, kind of easy.
yeah,
But I don't plan
yeah,
to.
yeah. Lawn dog. If I were designing a house for my own use, just because I like playing with the computers and all of that shit, I would have an office room that had like 3 separate circuits to it, so that I'm not risking overloading one circuit when I have 4 or 5 computers running or something like that. I don't do that often, but there are times when I've had 4 or 5 running.
Robert's got a 1950 $1,950 electric bill. I sure hope that's over the summer, not a month. Man, that is pricey. Yeah, my goodness.
Well, I think,
Scott's got a question for the group. He's asking, how high is the sky?
isn't Robert talking about the price to change out the breaker box and the pole?
I'm not sure if he's talking about that or if he's talking about the
That's how I
bill.
read it, but
Well,
he'll
it's me.
correct me if I'm wrong.
It's me. Who knows? Let's see. Nightbot's doing its thing.
The sky's about 7 or 8 miles up, I believe.
John says
Hey,
he has a 40 amp service in his man cave. Yes, all new wiring. Okay, so yeah, Jeff, you were right. I was wrong. It was not a bill. That's good. I mean, it's still kind of pricey, but still,
well, I can see. I mean, a pole is expensive in its own right, and then you got to bring in something to lift it up with and set it,
sure.
you know.
So Chris is saying the sky is 7 or 8 miles up. So you're telling me when I hit a golf ball, it goes 7 or 8 miles up into the air? I
Well,
got talent, boys. I got
the
talent.
sky, no, I'm talking about the end of the sky.
Well, lawn dog, I'm saying if I could calculate how many amps the computer's drawing. If most computers, the optimum thing is where you're using about 60 to 70% of the capacity of the power supply. And you can take that wattage
Yep.
and divide by the voltage, and there's your amps. I mean, it's not exact, but it's good enough for government work, as I used to
Scott says
say.
my light bill is 8 miles high. Apparently, so is my golf game. No, I don't know. And the sky, I believe, I mean, technically the sky never ends, does it? I mean, it eventually turns into outer space, and that
Well, that's
eventually
what I
turns
mean.
into something else, which
Well,
eventually turns into
space is
something
not
else. And
completely empty either. There are molecules floating around in interstellar space, but just few and far between.
yeah,
I mean, till you get to space.
yeah, I know what you meant, Chris. I'm just giving you a hard time. Space is not really all that far. I mean, when I was a kid, outer space is, oh man, that sounds like that's a long ways away. It's really not. It really is not.
Well, if you've ever seen some of the stuff that Neil deGrasse Tyson does on his channel,
Yes.
and then he's saying, well, like if the Earth was like a globe, say the size of a globe that you had in school in the old days.
Right.
If it was like that, the thickness of the atmosphere is about that much around it. I mean, really,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
relatively. I don't remember his exact measurements, but it ain't much.
John said, "You mean to tell me the golf balls can't sink into the ponds are miles deep?" No, they're not miles deep, but I don't know how deep they are. I don't want to go. I've never walked into a lake or a pond or any. I've gone into a creek to get my golf ball back. Now, if
Hmm.
it's within arm's reach with a club, yeah, I'll pull them out and I can see them. Jake had this really cool thing that I don't remember if he made it or he bought it, but that thing would extend 15 feet and it would lock
Oh,
down. And it had a little thing at the end of it. You'd go over the golf ball, clamp down on the golf ball, and then you'd slowly rotate it and then pull the golf ball out. I swear that man got more golf balls out of the lake than he put in the lake. I still have 1,000 golf balls. I'll never. I could go
yeah.
start playing golf tomorrow and probably play for an entire year and put at least one, if not two, in per round, and I would never run out of golf balls. Seriously. And I do miss it. Buy a camper, I rent you a spot. Oh, let's talk. What's your heating like? What's the snow like? Is there a golf course nearby? Is there a cook? Is there a maid? Now we got to talk. It's not totally out of the question. Camper. Are we talking like big? We'll talk. Email me.
You can also move to
Long dog
Florida.
generals. Yeah, go ahead, somebody,
Yeah.
whoever.
You can also move to Florida. You only got right where hurricanes.
I don't know.
Golf courses.
I want to stay about 8 hours away. I do want to stay relatively close. If I move out of state, I don't know. It's not entirely out of the question. I can rule out certain areas of the
I hear
country.
there are cheap digs in Sheridan, Arkansas.
Well, I hate to say this, but that's one of the ones that's already been eliminated from the list. I don't want to say it was first. I can
No.
neither confirm nor deny that it was first. It was in the top 5. I will tell you that.
I hear Pittsburgh is expensive.
I can neither confirm nor deny that that's no longer on the list, but I can confirm maybe that it too was on the top 5. And y'all know probably what the number 1 spot that I will not move to is. Doesn't take a lot to figure that out.
Mm.
It's in that weird state west of me. Everyone
Either
refers.
Nevada or California.
I'd move back to Nevada. I would
Yeah,
go back
except
to
you.
Nevada.
Jesus, I couldn't move here now. I couldn't afford to. If I hadn't bought this house back in 2016, couldn't afford my own house.
It was cheap when I was in college. Okay, I must have missed something from Robert. John is saying it's a tie game. Buy a camper, I'll rent me a spot. Yeah. My
I
mom
think
had
he's talking about a slide-in camper in the back.
Yeah, my mom had what was known as a pop-up camper. You'd pull it with your vehicle, and then it literally would pop up, and 2 people sleep on the ends or whatever, which was cool. I remember that when I was in the military, I come home on leave, and we'd go camping in that, and that was really cool. Of course,
Probably didn't go camping in the wintertime, though.
actually, she did. She actually
Really?
did. Yeah, because it was a year-round camping site, and apparently it had a hell of a heater in it. My mom loved to camp. My
Well,
dad,
okay,
on the
I
other
guess
hand,
it
he
would have
would,
needed a good heater.
yeah, he
heater
would
at that
visit,
time.
but the sun would start moving. He goes, "Oh, look, gotta go. It's about to be dark," and Dad would go home. My dad never camped ever in his life. I don't know why. Leavenworth has openings. Yeah, Lost in the Woods, Missouri. No. I'll pass on that. Scott says it's snowing now. Keep it.
Although it's all in what you're accustomed to. My dad had 4 brothers and 1 sister. And when they were growing up, the sister got an inside room to sleep in, and all the boys slept on what was called the screen porch. And it was called that because it just had screens up. And they slept out there in the wintertime. Now they had, Grandma would heat something on the stove, I guess, and stick it in between the covers at night to start them off. I don't know, something like a brick maybe, heat it a little bit and stick it in there. But they would wake up at times, and if it had snowed, whatever snow drifted in through the screen ended up on their bed.
Oh, that would suck. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
But that's just the way that they lived, and all the boys were used to it, you know.
Yeah,
And
housing
they stayed
prices.
warm. I mean, they had a lot of quilts and stuff, and Grandma warmed the bed first,
Right.
you know, with a brick or something.
Throw it in the dryer and warm it up. But yeah, buying a house, renting an apartment, it's pricey nowadays. I don't know. Cross that bridge when I have to. So we are actually at 59 minutes and 44 seconds. We
Hey,
finally
only
have
another
achieved an
16
hour.
seconds.
8,
How's the chat going?
7, 6.
Did you have good chat tonight?
Chat, I won't know until I end. But yeah, I think chat was good tonight. There was a lot of participation, some good questions, some good comments. I think it was good. I like to see chat being 250 to 350. Anything over 300 is really, really good. I've been looking at statistics really wrong, apparently, because I watched a guy today that showed me a total different way to look at statistics. And after I watched that, I said, you know what? I ain't looking at my statistics no more because I
Well,
don't
you
care.
know, that's like the old saying, there's lies, damn lies, and statistics.
Yeah, really. Scott says Hawaii is really expensive. I've heard that. I would like to visit Hawaii. I'd like to play golf in Hawaii at least once in my life. I don't think that'll happen either because number one,
Yep.
it's pricey to ship your clubs to Hawaii, and they
Well,
no
one
longer let
thing,
you. Do you know at one time you could carry your clubs onto a plane as carry-on luggage? Did you
yeah,
know
It's a
that?
weapon.
I don't think you can now.
You
You
can't
can't
now, but
fit
you
them in an
could.
overhead bin
No, they
easily,
you know the closets you hang your clothes up in?
right?
They used to go in there. Because I was
Hmm.
going to go to Hawaii in, oh God, what year? 2005, I think it was. I looked into it. I was all ready to go, especially I can carry my clubs on the plane. I can afford the ticket, hotel, near a course. I was going. Just never happened.
Well,
Nowadays,
one
you can't
thing,
do that.
yeah, one thing Las Vegas does have, which you would like, we got plenty of golf courses.
Yeah, but the other thing Las Vegas has that I don't like is you have to make 3 times the amount of your rent in order to rent an apartment, and I don't see that happening. There's more on that discussion coming up on the Zoom
A
afterwards the stream, but
two-bedroom apartment right now, most places runs about 1,600 a month,
is that
depending
all?
on,
Man,
well, it depends. Rents have been dropping a little bit, but I would say between 13 and 1,600 a month for two bedrooms.
and that's just for your rent, not your electricity, your water, and your trash, and all that, your cable, and your phone, and your internet, and holy
Right,
cow.
yeah, most of them have the individual meter. Sometimes the gas is included if you have like a gas dryer and cooktop or whatever. Sometimes
Ski
that's
Man
included.
is saying, or Ski Man, I'm sorry. Sam is saying it is 10.9 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, he should say it's minus 11.7. That sounds
That
worse.
sounds worse, doesn't it? Yeah, really. That's Celsius. It's either way, it's cold. Way cheaper in
Now, oh,
Tennessee.
here's
I
today's physics trivia question. What is the temperature when Celsius and Fahrenheit are the same number?
Is this a trick question?
No, minus 40
So minus 40 Fahrenheit is the same as
is
minus
minus
4
40
Celsius?
Celsius. Right.
Long Dog says 32. Okay. Little trivia. Who we got joining
Don't know
us
why
here?
that
Oh
always
my
stuck
goodness.
in my
Brian
mind.
joins us. Brian, we are still currently
Oh
live.
shit! Who
Just
left the
letting you
door
know.
open?
Yeah, well, Brian's here, Sam's here. They obviously now we know Brian is not watching the live stream because Brian joined thinking, "Oh, he can't be live now." And with that, watch this magic.
Silk and satin and feel the night. Ooh, yeah. Glitter falling, golden light. Shine, shine. Every step a whispered tease. Moving slow like honeybees. Shimmy, shimmy, watch me glow. Oh, oh. Take it high and bring it low. Down, down. Velvet shine, I steal the show. Feel the rhythm, let it flow, flow.
That's all, folks.
We need to have that conversation. I'm not even going to try to read that. It's not a 1-for-1 exchange.
It's 1 to
Whoa.
1.8, or
Above my head.
9 divided by 5, or 5 over 9, depending which way you're going.
Oh, here we go.
And one
16
of
to
them
9, 9 to
is
6.
plus
Oh,
32, and the other's minus 32.
got a little grin out of Brian on that one. I want to thank everyone for being here so much. We went an hour and 5 minutes so far. Thank you for being here. If you'd like to join us on the Zoom panel, which is currently up to 12 people, no, 10 people. 10 people. That's good. Send me an email, kstoutz00m@gmail.com, and ask for the credentials,
Well,
and I'll give them to you free of
let
charge.
me see. How many could we have if you had your maximum? You could get
100.
lawn dog and.
Let me know when I can swear.
Oh, we're past the 7-second rule. Drop it.
Oh.
Let it go.
Oh,
Let
okay,
it
good.
fly.
What? Your dad never taught you how to swear?
Right.
Let's go ahead and end the stream, and I'll see you guys. Don't forget Rick Lakes tomorrow at 3 o'clock Indiana time, 2 o'clock in the Central, and whatever time it is out there on the West Coast.
Pacific.
Noon. Thank you, noon. Good night. Thank you, guys.